Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her. Incoming. Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about...
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's...
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick?
No need to worry. Something is... Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. I suppose...
So, Tighnari, what's
let's take this conversation... All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feat. Well, because, and honestly speaking, I was against Kale, but she insisted. Saying you two treated her...
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with it.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the... In its final stages, the disease strips a person of...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is with appropriate treatment, the disease can be. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but. Kale is a resilient individual. And oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she was interested in the work of the forest rangers. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale.
Yeah.
All right. But I must warn you two.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant.
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh. Huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari. Speed of light!
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather, we'll rendezvous here once you... Propagate!
All right, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tighnari. Hey, Tighnari!
Let me take a look. I'm quite glad you two came along.
Hey, Tighnari!
Oh, Tighnari, someone's calling your...
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. Let's go find out what's going on.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you.
What's going on?
We just discovered...
The Withering is back? Can you tell me the...
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocked...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry.
No one in our patrol team had a vision.
Okay, I understand.
Wait, Tighnari, why don't you let...
You two have only just... There's a unique type of anomaly that the affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither...
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. As Amir said, only...
That's right. If any of the forest range, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone. But you don't seem...
Don't worry, he...
It seems the rumors about you are true. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, Paimon doesn't...
That is the Withering. All right, Traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Thank you. But I must warn you. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering... You ready then? Let's go.